You are listening to music. Suddenly, at one perfect moment, the song hits something deep inside you, and your skin changes. Tiny bumps appear on your arms. Your hair stands up. A strange, cold feeling moves down your back. You did not touch anything cold. You are not afraid, but your body reacted as if something important just happened. What was that? Today, we explore one of the strangest and most beautiful mysteries of the human body, goosebumps. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Matrix English Podcast. I am Maria. Today, we talk about goosebumps. Why does your skin do this? What is actually happening inside your body? And why does it happen during music, fear, cold weather, and powerful emotional moments? So get comfortable, let us go. Let us start with the basic biology. What exactly is a goosebump? Under your skin, you have tiny muscles, very, very small. Each one is connected to a single hair on your body. Scientists call these muscles erector pili muscles. When these muscles suddenly contract, they pull the hair up, and the skin around the hair rises slightly, creating a small bump. This is a goosebump. The scientific name for this reaction is called piloerection. Now, here is the interesting part. This reaction does not come from your skin. It comes from a different system completely. It comes from your nervous system. Specifically, it comes from something called the sympathetic nervous system, the part of your body responsible for quick, automatic reactions. The same system that controls your heartbeat, your breathing rate, and your fight or flight response also controls your goosebumps. This means goosebumps are not random. They are a direct signal from your nervous system. Your brain detects something, cold, fear, surprise, deep emotion, and it sends a fast message to your skin. The result appears almost instantly. Within seconds, your skin changes completely. Now let us talk about where this reaction actually comes from, because the answer takes us back thousands and thousands of years deep into human history. Scientists believe goosebumps are a very old survival mechanism. We share this reaction with many animals. Think about a cat. When a cat feels threatened, its fur stands up. This makes the cat look bigger, more dangerous, and more intimidating to a predator or rival. Think about a dog. The same thing happens along its back. Many mammals do the same thing. Humans evolved from ancestors who had much thicker body hair than we have today. When our ancient ancestors felt cold, the same tiny muscles would pull the hair up, creating a thicker layer of trapped warm air close to the skin. This kept the body warmer in cold environments. When they felt threatened by a predator, the same reaction made their body hair stand up, making them appear larger and more frightening. Today, humans have very little body hair compared to our ancestors. But the old biological system still exists inside us. It still activates every single time. It just does not give us the same physical benefit anymore. We get the goosebumps, but we do not get noticeably bigger or warmer from them. This is called a vestigial reflex, an old survival tool that remains in our biology, even though it is far less useful now than it once was. Now, let us talk about cold, because this is the most familiar trigger for goosebumps in everyday life. When your body temperature drops, your brain wants to conserve heat as quickly as possible. The erector pili muscles contract, pulling your remaining body hair upward. This action traps a thin layer of warm air close to your skin. For animals with thick fur, this works very well as natural insulation against the cold. For humans, the effect is small, almost meaningless for actual warmth. but the reflex still happens, exactly as it did for our distant ancestors thousands of years ago. This is why goosebumps appear when you step out of a warm shower into cold air, or when you walk outside on a cold winter morning. Your nervous system is trying to protect you, using an ancient strategy that worked perfectly for furry mammals millions of years ago, even though it barely helps us today. Now, let us talk about something more interesting: emotional goosebumps. Have you ever felt goosebumps during a powerful song, during an emotional movie scene, during a moment of pride, awe, or deep connection with another person? This type of goosebumps has nothing to do with temperature at all. It comes from a completely different source: your emotional and reward system. In 2015, neuroscientist Matthew Sachs at Harvard University studied people who frequently experience this reaction, sometimes called frisson in scientific language. He found that these people had measurably different brain structure. Specifically, they had more connections between the auditory cortex, the part of your brain that processes sound, and the areas that process emotion and reward. When you hear a piece of music that builds tension and then suddenly releases it, a sudden change in volume, a powerful chord, an unexpected and beautiful moment, your brain experiences a small release of dopamine. Dopamine is a chemical connected to reward, pleasure, and emotional intensity. This sudden chemical release triggers the same ancient nervous system response that originally evolved for cold and fear. The result is goosebumps, but this time caused by beauty instead of danger or cold. This is why goosebumps and chills often appear at the most emotionally powerful moment in a song, a speech, or a film. Your brain is reacting to something meaningful, using the oldest physical reaction it has available, the same reflex your ancestors used to survive in the cold and escape predators long ago. Now, let us talk about fear, because fear is one of the strongest triggers of goosebumps known to science. When you feel frightened, your brain activates something called the fight or flight response. Adrenaline floods your body almost instantly. Your heart rate increases. Your muscles prepare for sudden action. And as part of this entire system, your erector pili muscles also contract automatically. This is the same biological reaction your distant ancestors had when they faced a predator. Even though today, you might simply be watching a scary movie alone on your phone. This explains why a frightening story, a horror film, or an unexpected loud noise can produce goosebumps almost instantly without any warning at all. Your nervous system does not fully distinguish between a real physical threat and an imagined or emotional one. It reacts the same automatic way regardless of the actual danger involved. Now, let us talk about something surprising: goosebumps and connection with other people. Research suggests that goosebumps often appear during moments of deep social or emotional connection. Watching someone overcome a great difficulty, hearing a story about courage or sacrifice, witnessing an act of kindness between strangers, experiencing a powerful shared moment with other people, like singing together or standing in a large crowd during an important event. Scientists believe this might be connected to something called collective emotion, a shared feeling that strengthens social bonds between people in a group. Throughout human history, shared emotional experiences around fire, during ceremonies, during music, and storytelling helped strengthen communities and tribes survive together. Goosebumps during those powerful moments may be your nervous system marking the experience as deeply significant, worth remembering, worth feeling fully and completely. So let us bring everything together now. Goosebumps happen when tiny muscles under your skin suddenly contract, pulling your hair upward. This reaction comes from your sympathetic nervous system, the same system responsible for fight or flight responses in moments of danger. It is an ancient survival mechanism inherited from ancestors with much thicker body hair, originally used to trap warmth and to appear larger and more threatening to predators in the wild. Today, this old reflex still activates during cold weather, during fear, and during powerful emotional and musical moments, even though it no longer provides the same physical benefit it once did for our ancestors. The next time you feel goosebumps during a beautiful song, an emotional story, or even a cold morning walk, you will know exactly what is happening inside your body. An ancient survival system built for a world very different from ours, quietly responding to something meaningful happening right now in this very moment. Thank you for listening today. I am Maria. This is Matrix English Podcast. Feel deeply, stay curious, and I will see you in the very next episode.